A busy basketball Friday night on the Mid-Missouri courts. Homecoming at New Bloomfield. Unbeaten teams from Fulton, Tolton, South Callaway, California, and Fatima hit the hardwood, along with the Hickman Cupies, runner-up in the state tournament last year. Jimmy Witt, the Arkansas Razorbacks recruits, on the home court in Columbia tonight as the Cupes welcome Northeast High from Kansas City. First quarter, Witt drives baseline, goes in for the finger roll. Cupies led it by 13 after one. More Hickman later. Grant Beasley drives and scores off the glass for two. Cupies up by 25 at the break. More Witt pulls up, jumper off the window. Hickman wins by 40, 86-46. A short road trip for the 4-0 Tolton Trailblazers from South Columbia to the east side of the city. A date with the Battle Spartans. Tolton with a hot start, scoring the game's first 15 points. Isaiah Wilson gets the friendly roll on the jump shot. Trailblazers by 13 after one. Then freshman Jonte Porter hits the three-pointer from the top of the key. Tolton up by 15 at the half. Trailblazers extending that lead in the second. Josh Boyer drives, makes the layup, draws the foul, hits the free throw. Tolton wins it 71-46. The Blazers are a perfect 5-0. The 4-0 Fulton Hornets hosting North Central Missouri Conference rival Marshall tonight. Devin Gibson fires in the early three. Fulton with so many weapons this year from the outside, and they like to go strong to the hoop. Kalen Mitchell lays it in for the Hornets. Austin Wilson to the hoop strong for two more. Wilson led the way with 19 points. Defense to offense. Look at Ricky Dawson here. Steals all the way. This is a big-time slam. Dawson with 21 actually had two more than Wilson tonight. Fulton rolls on to the big 85-39 win over Marshall. The Hornets are 5-0 on the boys' side and the girls' side. They will play Boonville next Tuesday in a boys-girls doubleheader. Craig Engelbrecht and the Eugene Eagles, fresh off a Eugene tournament championship last week, playing at Eldon tonight. Eugene in the dark road jerseys. Chase Dickerson from three-point land. Eldon's Josh Jones down low to Gavin Henderson. Nice done, nicely played there. Mustangs led this game by 5 early in the third quarter. But all Eugene after that. Tyler Kempker baseline jumper. Dickerson, three more top of the key. Eugene outscored Eldon 46-7 to end the game. The Eagles remain unbeaten, a 75-41 win over Eldon. At the Ray Peck tournament, Jefferson City falling in the third place game to Olathe South 49-32. The Jaybirds dropped to 3-2 on the year. Camdenton, this is a strong team. The Lakers win by 30 over Versailles. They are 5-0. Fatima is 5-0. The Comets win big over Chamois, hitting 14 three-pointers. Ryan Robertson's team doing what Ryan used to do. Iberia over Vienna by 22. It was Lynn defeating Owensville. First win of the year for the Wildcats. Ben Kleba had 15. They'll play in that Lynn tournament next week. Crocker over St. Elizabeth. It was Osage defeating Richland tonight. Smithton falls to Sacred Heart. Van Far losing to Community R 6 by 30. Basketball homecoming in New Bloomfield tonight. Here is your queen, Michaela Bonnet, and her court. New Bloomfield hosting a very good South Callaway Bulldog team. Coming off a great run in football. Grant Nichols hits the early three for New Bloomfield. The homecoming crowd on their feet. South Callaway answers. Dax Helsel launches a pair from three-point land. Game announcer Sean Cockram, our good friend, saying Helsel hits again. Same spot, same results for South Callaway. Then it's Luke Horseman right off the football field, off the glass, and the follow. Troy Henches, the South Callaway quarterback from three-point range. South Callaway spoils the New Bloomfield homecoming with a 31-point win, 89-58. California High is coming off another Final Four football season. Several Pintos moving from the gridiron to the hardwood. Blair Scanlon's team hosting Russellville tonight. Pintos in white. Landon Mouse, 3 of his 15 points. Russellville back the other way. Levi Anderson, good player. He had 23 to lead the way for the Indians. But watch Drew Norton, the wide receiver, passing ahead to Jaden Barr, the quarterback. Kind of backwards, but it works on the basketball court. Barr had 19. California wins by 19, 62-43. The Pintos head to the Lynn tournament next week at 3-0. Jefferson City in girls basketball losing in the Springfield tournament. Rogers, Arkansas wins by 6. Hickman wins by 3 over Blue Springs, that at the Blue Springs South tournament. Boonville wins the Centralia Tournament Championship, a 6-point win over Macon. North Callaway takes the third-place game over Southern Boone. Elaine Brinker had 9 of her 17 points in the fourth quarter for North Cal. Owensville, big over Lynn. Prairie Home, big over Otterville. Community R6, big over Van Far. And it was Herman defeating Rolla tonight. Hallsville, back at the Centralia Tournament, edges past Centralia in a consolation game 44-40. A quick turnaround for the Mizzou basketball Tigers after that win over Elon University last night. Kim Anderson's team will return to Norm Stewart Court tomorrow afternoon. The 5-4 Tigers held on to beat the Elon Phoenix 78-73 after leading by 19 at the half. A much tougher test tomorrow against the visiting Xavier Musketeers, who come in at 7-2. That is a 3 p.m. tip-off at Mizzou Arena. The game will be nationally televised on ESPN2.
We know they're a good team. It's a big game. Saturday, we got, one day to prepare for it, practice hard. We'll be ready Saturday.
I know they're good. I know they're well coached, and I know they got good players. And you'd like to have more time, but it is what it is. No use talking about it. Just go ahead and do it, because if you give them you don't want to give anybody an excuse. Just go out and play.
And Friday night hoops, women's basketball. Robin Pinchton's Tigers taking on Colorado, an old Big 12 rival. First half, former Rockbridge Bruin Bree Porter grabs the rebound, goes up for 2, but Colorado took charge in the opening half. Lexi Kressel with the jumper. Buffalo's led by as many as 15 tonight, but the Tigers roar back in the second half. Juanita Robinson, three-pointer is good. Tigers take the lead in the final minute. Colorado a chance to tie at the buzzer. It's short. Missouri wins it. They celebrate 53-50, improving to 7-2 on the season. Good win for the Tigers. Men's basketball, Missouri S&T 107-97 tonight. Winners in Rolla. And a big weekend of high school wrestling is underway at Helias High School. The annual Missouri Duels featuring 14 teams, including several local squads. Helias wrestler Nick Gaines with a takedown here, but the Crusaders had a tough opening duel with a very talented Neosho team. Jays from Jefferson City, better results against Ozark. Tacoa Sage at 182 wins his match. Ian Coyle at 220 gets the late takedown to win his match for the Jays. And how about Logan Coyle for the Jays at heavyweight? Wins by fall. Rockbridge Bruins, Graham Rotterman with a pin at 170 pounds. More wrestling at the Missouri Duels. That starting early tomorrow morning.